Good day everyone, this is Jomar TV for another video and pag-usapan naman natin ng operations on functions. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright, so ang pag-uusapan nga natin ngayon is about operations on functions. And kapag sinabi nating operations, is dapat alam natin na ito ay addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. So sila po yung four fundamental operations. So mag-add, subtract, multiply, and divide tayo, but this time ang gagamitin naman natin ngayon is functions. Okay? So let f of x and g of x be functions. Then we have the following properties. Ano po? So first we have f plus g. So kung ito f, ito naman g, ito naman ay f plus g. So f plus g of x is equal to f plus x plus g of x. So para makuha natin yung f plus g, all you have to do is to add f of x by g of x. So i-add mo lang yung dalawang functions to get this one. Okay? Next naman po is yung f minus g of x. Okay? So in order to get f minus g, subtract lang natin yung two functions, f of x minus g of x. Okay? Ayan po. Next naman po is number 3, we have fg or f times g of x. So as you can see, minultiply sila. Ano po? So this is true po kasi imumultiply naman yung dalawang functions, f of x times g of x. So kapag binultiply mo tong dalawa, makukuha mo tong fg of x. And then for this one, we have f over g of x. Okay, so makikita natin na division siya or naka-fraction. So this is equivalent to f of x over g of x, where g of x is not equal to 0. So kumbaga sa operations on functions, ito po yung definition nito. Okay, so makikita natin sa symbol, no, kung aling operation ang gagamitin natin. And then saka tayo mag-proceed as usual. Okay, so bago tayo magbigay ng examples is make sure na na-review ninyo yung operations on polynomials and operations on rational expressions. Kasi magagamit natin yung method sa pag-operate ng algebraic expressions in operating functions. Okay, yung operations on polynomials, ito po yung topic ng grade 7, while yung operations on rational expressions is yun yung topic ng grade 8. So nasa description naman po yung link. Okay, so panoorin nyo muna yung videos na yon, no, kung hindi nyo pa nare-review ito. Okay, so let's go on with the examples. Okay, first, mag-refer muna tayo sa mga given functions. So, you start with f of x is equal to x plus 5, g of x is equal to 2x minus 3, h of x equals x squared plus 2x minus 15, m of x equals 2x squared plus x minus 6, n of x equals x plus 4 all over x minus 3, and p of x equals x plus 4 all over 2x minus 3. Okay, so magsisimula tayo sa number 1. We have f plus g of x. Okay, so makikita natin dito, no, yung operation is addition po ang gagamitin natin. So ibig sabihin, i-add natin si f of x at saka g of x. Okay, so ang definition nito is f of x plus g of x. Okay, and base sa given, yung f of x po natin ay x plus 5 at saka yung g of x naman ay 2x minus 3. So i-substitute natin itong dalawa dito. Okay, so we have x plus 5, then plus ang g of x naman ay 2x minus 3. Ayan. Okay, and then after nun, saka natin i-combine like terms. Okay, combine similar terms, ganon. So we have x plus 2x, that is equal to 3x, and then 5 plus negative 3, diba? 5 plus negative 3 is positive 2. Okay, so therefore yung value ng f plus g of x is 3x plus 2. So ito po yung sagot. Next, number 2 naman po, we have g plus h of x. Okay? So, by definition, since addition po ito, so by definition, we have g of x plus h of x. So, this time, ang i-add natin is yung g of x at saka h of x. Okay? So, base sa given, itong dalawa ang i-add natin. Diba? So, this is g of x and this is h of x. Ayan. So, i-plug in natin or i-substitute. So, ang g of x natin ay 2x minus 3. So, 2x minus 3. Then, plus h of x. Ang h of x naman natin ay x squared plus 2x minus 15. So, x squared plus 2x minus 15. Ayan. Okay? And then, saka natin i-combine yung mga like terms. Okay? So, to start with x squared, since ito yung pinakamataas na degree, diba? So, x squared muna. Wala siyang kapares dito. Diba? So, x squared. Then, we have 2x plus 2x. No? So, pagsamahin natin, 2x plus 2x is 4x. So, positive 4x po siya. And then, we have negative 3 plus negative 15. So, what is negative 3 plus negative 15? That is negative 18. That's it. Ito na po yung sagot. So, ito po yung g plus h of x natin. Okay? So, this is the answer. Next, number 3, we have f plus m of 3. Okay? So, kung mapapansin natin is yung value ng x ay given unlike doon sa first two items kanina. Ano po? So, given yung value of x which is 3. So, there are two ways to do this. So, firstly is gawin muna natin yung f plus m of x. So, x muna tayo. Mamaya muna yung x equals 3, no? So, f plus m of x muna, no? So, by definition, we have f of x plus m of x. Okay? f of x plus m of x. Ano po? Tapos, i-substitute muna natin yung f of x at saka m of x. Okay? So, ito yung f at ito naman yung m. So, ang f of x po natin ay x plus 5. Habang yung m of x po natin ay ito, 2x squared plus x minus 6. Okay? Ayan po. And then, saka natin combine like terms. No? So, to start with 2x squared. So, walang x squared dito sa kabila. So, kopyahin na lang natin. 2x squared. Then, we have x plus x. No? So, we have x plus x. This is 2x. Diba? And then for this one, 5 plus negative 6, that is equal to negative 1. So, meron tayo 2x squared plus 2x minus 1. So, ito po yung f plus m of x. However, hindi pa ito tapos kasi i-evaluate pa natin to at x is equal to 3. Like this one. Okay? So, ito po. Ayan, yung x, papalitan po natin ng 3. So, substitute natin. Ano po? So, dito, papalitan natin ng 3 yung lahat ng x dito. Okay? So, 2 times 3 squared plus 2 times 3 minus 1. Eh? And then, saka natin simplify. Ano po? So, ito, 3 squared. What is 3 squared? 9 po, diba? So, 2 times 9. Then, plus, i-multiply natin to. So, 2 times 3. Well, mamaya muna. So, 2 times 3 muna. Then, minus 1. Okay? And then, i-multiply natin. Ano po? So, 2 times 9 is 18. Okay? 2 times 3 equals 6. So, plus 6. Then, minus 1. Okay? And then, finally, 18 plus 6 minus 1. That is equal to 23. So, therefore, yung value ng f plus m of 3 is equal to 23. At ito po yung sagot. Next, number 4, we have h minus f of x. So, this time, subtraction naman po tayo. So, by definition, we have h of x minus f of x because of this, diba? H minus f. So, gagamitin naman natin this time yung h at saka f. Ayan. And then, substitute. Diba? So, yung h of x po natin ay ito. x squared plus 2x minus 15. So, isulat muna natin. X squared plus 2x minus 15. Then, minus, diba? Minus f of x. So, what is f of x? Diba? X plus 5. Ano po? So, x plus 5. So, make sure na nakaparenthesis, no? Kagaya ginawa natin before. So that makikita natin na nasa ano sila, isang grupo, no? Okay? And then i-remove natin yung grouping symbol provided that kung negative yung nasa unahan ng grouping symbol, pag di-remove mo to, mababago yung sign ng lahat ng terms na nandito. Okay? Pero dito, dahil positive naman yung una, so pag inalis mo, walang magbabago. Okay? So dito, alisin mo lang like there's no problem at all. So, x squared plus 2x minus 15, kagaya nito. However, kapag inalis nga natin to, mababago yung sign kasi nasa unahan nila yung subtraction. So, yung x, positive x, magiging negative x na siya. And then, yung positive 5 dito, magiging negative 5. Okay, ayan po siya. And then, after nun, saka natin combine similar terms or like terms. Okay, so let's do this. Ano po? So, x squared muna, no? X squared. Okay. X squared. Tapos, yung linear terms, we have positive 2x at saka negative x. So, positive 2x plus negative x is positive x. Okay. And then, for this one, constant terms, negative 15 at saka negative 5. So, i-add natin sila as well, no? So, negative 15 plus negative 5, that is negative 20. Okay, so, ito po yung mismong value ng h of f, h minus f of x. Okay, h minus f of x. And this is the answer. Next, number 5, we have g minus m of x. So, this time, g and m naman ang gagamitin ngayon. So, by definition, we have g of x minus m of x. Diba? So, g minus m, g minus m. Okay? So, i-substitute na natin ano po or i-plug in. So, yung g of x po natin ay ito, 2x minus 3. No? 2x minus 3. And then, parenthesis muna, no? Then, minus m of x. So, yung m of x po natin ay ito, 2x squared plus x minus 6. So, 2x squared plus x minus 6. Okay? Again, parenthesis, no? And then, saka natin i-simplify, no? So, i-remove natin yung parenthesis provided that mababago yung sign kung nasa unahan nila yung minus or negative. Okay? So, for this one, we have 2x minus 3. And then for this one, since negative yung nasa unahan, so mababago lahat ng sign na nandito. So, we have negative 2x squared. Diba? So, negative 2x squared kasi positive to naging negative. Then, positive x magiging negative x. And then, yung negative 6 magiging positive 6. Ayan. So, ganyan niya siya. And then, saka natin combine like terms. So, start muna sa x squared. Ito po yon. So, we have negative 2x squared. So, walang ibang x squared na term bukod sa kanya. Ano po? So, sulat na lang natin. Negative 2x squared. And then, for this one, we have 2x at saka negative x. So, 2x plus negative x is x. So, positive x po yun, no? And then sa constant, we have negative 3 at saka positive 6. So, negative 3 plus 6 is positive 3. And that's it. Ito na po yung sagot. So, ito po yung value ng g of m, ay g minus m of x. Yan, ito po yung sagot. Next, number 6, we have f minus p of 2. So, this time, meron naman tayong value ng x, which is 2. Okay, so first, gawin muna natin yung f minus p of x. Okay, f minus p of x tayo, no? And then by definition, we have f of x minus p of x. Okay, because, di ba, f minus p, f minus p. Okay, And then, saka natin define yung f of x at saka p of x. So, ang f of x ay x plus 5. Ayan. And then, minus p of x. So, ang p of x ay, ito po, x plus 4 all over 2x minus 3. So, sulat natin, no? X plus 4 all over 2x minus 3. Okay? Ngayon, kung halimbawa, hindi mo isi-simplify to, no? Kasi kanina, sinimplify muna natin bago sinubstitute yung value of x. Ngayon, kung hindi mo i-simplify to, that is, pagsasamahin mo to sa isang fraction, no? So, ang gagawin natin is, i-substitute natin agad yung value of x, which is 2. Diba? So, from here, gagawin natin tong 2, diba? So, f minus p of 2 is equal to, ito, lahat ng x na nandito ay papalitan ng 2. Okay? So, x palitan ng 2, then plus 5, diba? Then, minus, okay? Yung x palitan ng 2, so we have 2 plus 4 all over 2 times x times, magiging 2, then minus 3. Ayan. And then, saka natin i-simplify, ano po? So, 2 plus 5 equals 7, then minus, i-simplify natin ito, 2 plus 4 equals 6, and then 2 times 2 equals 4, minus 3 equals 1. Okay? Ayan po. And then, 6 divided by 1, diba? So, 6 over 1 po yun eh. 6 divided by 1 is 6. So, 7 minus 6. And then, 7 minus 6 equals 1. So, therefore, yung value ng f minus p of 2 is equal to 1. So, ito yung sagot. Alright, so bago tayo magpatuloy, subscribe muna kayo sa YouTube channel para sa iba pang videos na i-upload ko, especially kung may kayong natutunan sa mga videos na ina-upload ko. Okay, so number 7, we have f times g of x. So this time, this is multiplication. Ano po? So, by definition, we have f of x times g of x. Okay? Ayan po. So, yung f of x po natin ay x plus 5. So, i-substitute na natin, ano po? So, x plus 5. Then, yung g of x naman po ay ito, 2x minus 3. Ayan po. Okay? And then, tsaka natin i-multiply itong dalawang binomials by means of FOIL method. So, x plus 5 multiplied by 2x minus 3. So, for this one, x times 2x, we have 2x squared. And then, for this one, x times negative 3, that is equal to negative 3x. And then this one, inner, 5 times 2x is equal to positive 10x. And then, para sa last terms, we have 5 times negative 3, that is negative 15. Okay? And then, saka natin i-simplify, ano po? So, combine natin yung like terms. So, we have negative 3x plus 10x, that is equal to positive 7x. So, we have 2x squared plus 7x minus 15. So, therefore, ito po yung sagot sa fg or f times g of x. Okay? Ayan po. Next, number 8, we have h times n of x. So, ibig sabihin, imumultiply natin yung functions na h at saka n. Diba? So, by definition, we have h of x times n of x. Okay? So, yung h of x po natin ay ito. X squared plus 2x minus 15. Ito po. Diba? X squared plus 2x minus 15. And then, para naman sa n of x, we have this one. X plus 4 all over x minus 3. So, sulat muna natin. Ano po? Okay. X plus 4 over x minus 3. Ngayon, para ma-simplify natin to, no? So, ang gagawin natin, i-factor out muna natin to, no? Kunin natin yung factors nito. Okay? So, that is, di ba? From x squared plus 2x minus 15, di ba? Sinasabi ko sa inyo is i-review muna yung factoring and then simplifying rational expressions. Ano po? So, we have x here. Yung factors ng x squared ay x times x. And then, para naman sa isang part ng factor, we have negative 15 as the product. So, isang positive tsaka isang negative dapat. Diba? And then, since yung sum is positive 2, no? Kunin natin yung dalawang numbers whose sum is positive 2 and whose product is negative 15. And those numbers are positive 5 at saka negative 3. Because positive 5 times negative 3 is negative 15 and positive 5 plus negative 3 is positive 2. Okay, so ito po yung factors nito. And then, copy this one. So, x plus 4 all over x minus 3. Okay? And then, as you can see, makakancel tong x minus 3. Okay? As we multiply, ano po. So, cancelled na to. And then, matitira is x plus 5 multiplied by x plus 4. Okay? Ngayon, i-multiply natin tong dalawa. So, gamitin natin ulit yung full method. So, x times x is x squared. Tapos, outer terms, x times 4 is 4x. Then, 5 times x, we have 5x. So, plus 5x. And then, 5 times 4 equals 20. So, positive 20. And then, i-add natin tong dalawa, 4x plus 5x. That is equal to x squared plus 4x plus 5x, magiging 9x. And then, plus 20. So, the answer should be x squared plus 9x plus 20. So, ito po yung mismo value ng h times n of x. Okay? So, this is the answer. Next, number 9, we have gh of negative 1 or g times h of negative 1. So, na-encounter na naman natin yung value of x which is negative 1 this time. Okay? So, first, gawin muna natin yung g times h of x. Okay, so since this is multiplication, by definition we have g of x times h of x. Okay, ayan po. And then saka natin i-define yung g of x at saka h of x, no? So ito po yung g, ito po yung h. Okay, so yung g of x po natin ay 2x minus 3. Ito po, so 2x minus 3. Tapos, yung h of x naman po, ito po siya, no? So, we have x squared plus 2x minus 15. Okay? So, nasa inyo din naman yan kung alin ang uunahin mo. It's either i-simplify mo muna to by multiplying these polynomials or pwede mo agad i-substitute yung value of x which is negative 1. So, para sa kasong ito, no, in this case, para di tayo mahirapan is substitute agad natin yung value of x which is negative 1. So, diretso na agad tayo, ano po? gh of negative 1 is equal to 2 times lahat ng x na nandito ay papalitan ng negative 1. Okay? So, 2 times negative 1, then minus 3, then times 1 squared, negative 1 squared, di ba? Negative 1 squared, then plus 2 times negative 1, ito po, negative 1, then minus 15. Okay? Ayan po. And then saka natin i-simplify, no? So, to start with this one, so 2 times negative 1 is negative 2, then minus 3. Ayan. Okay? And then for this one, no? So, simplify muna to. So, negative 1 squared, that is negative 1 times negative 1. Ano po? That is equal to positive 1. Next, 2 times negative 1, that's negative 2. Diba? So, minus 2. And then, minus 15. Ayan. And then, combine these terms. So, we have negative 2 minus 3 or negative 2 plus negative 3. That is negative 5. And then, this one, 1 minus 2 minus 15. So, 1 plus negative 2, that is negative 1. And then, plus negative 15. So, i-add mo itong dalawa, magiging negative 16. And then, finally, i-multiply mo itong dalawa. So, negative 5 times negative 16. So, sagot po ay 80. Okay? So, therefore, the value of GH of -1 is equal to positive 80. And this is the answer. Next, number 10, we have M over G of X. So, division naman tayo. So, by definition, we have M of X all over G of X. Okay? So, alamin muna natin yung M of X at saka G of X. Okay? So, we have this one, M of X. We have yung M of X, palitan natin to, no? So, 2x squared plus x minus 6 all over. Ang G of X naman ay 2x minus 3. So, 2x minus 3. Okay? And then, if possible, pwede nating i-simplify. So, 'di ba, sinasabi ko, i-review mo muna yung yung rational expressions bago nyo matutunan to. Okay? Ayan po. So, moving on, kunin natin yung factors nito. So, 2x squared plus x minus 6. So, isulat muna natin dito, no? 2x squared plus x minus 6. So, actually, gagamitin natin yung AC method to get these factors. Okay? So, magiging x squared plus x. Itong 2, slide natin dito. Then, multiply. We have 2 times 6, 12. So, minus 12. Diba? Tapos, factor. We have x plus 4 at saka x minus 3. Okay? And since yung leading coefficient is 2, diba? So, i-divide natin yung constant by 2. So, magiging, ano yan? X plus 4 divided by 2, magiging 2. Then, 3 halves. So, ilagay na lang natin yung 2 instead, no? So, magiging 2x minus 3. So, ito po yung factors ng 2x squared plus x minus 6. So, x plus 2 multiplied by 2x minus 3. Okay? So, x plus 2 times 2x minus 3. Then, all over 2x minus 3. Ayan. And as you can see, meron tayong common factors na makakancel out. And that is 2x minus 3. So, pwede natin i-cancel to. So, ang natira, x plus 2. So, this means ito po yung mismong value ng M over G of X. X plus 2 po ang sagot. Okay? Next, number 11, we have N over P of X. So, by definition, we have N of X all over P of X. Okay? And then, saka natin i-plug in yung functions na required. No? So, yung N of X po natin ay ito, no? X plus 4 all over x minus 3. And then, para naman sa P of X, we have another fraction here. So, all over x plus 4 all over 2x minus 3. So, as you can see, yung taas at saka baba, mayroong fraction. No? So, ito po yung main fraction bar. Tapos, ito po yung fraction. So, naging ano siya? Naging complex fraction na siya. Okay? Pero, madali lang natin i-solve kung alam ninyo kung paano. Ano po? So, i-divide natin itong dalawa, and to divide, diba? Remember, copy, change, flip. Diba? Or keep, change, flip. Diba? So, i-keep mo to, keep this fraction the same. We have x plus 4 all over x minus 3. And then change to multiplication, and then i-multiply natin sa reciprocal nito. So, babalik ta rin mo yung taas tsaka baba. Okay? We have 2x minus 3 all over x plus 4. Okay? And then, as you multiply these two fractions, may mapapansin kang may makakancel. Okay? So, ito po yung x plus 4 na common factor. So, pwede natin i-cancel. Okay? So, bale, ang result po is 2x minus 3 all over x minus 3. So, wala na tayong dapat i-simplify pa. So, therefore, ang sagot po sa number 11 ay 2x minus 3 all over x minus 3. Okay, so we're going down to the last one. Number 12, we have h over m of negative 4. So, gawin muna natin yung h over m of x. Okay? And then by definition, we have h of x all over m of x. Okay? Ayan po. So, yung h of x po natin ay ito, x squared plus 2x minus 15, diba? So, isulat na natin ano po. So, x squared plus 2x minus 15. Ayan. And then, for m of x naman, we have this one. So, 2x squared plus x minus 6. So, once again, decision mo yan kung value of x muna ang isa-substitute or isimplify mo muna yung yung expression. Okay? So, i-substitute na lang natin kaagad po in this case. So, since yung value ng x ay negative 4, 'di ba? So, isulat muna natin h over m of negative 4. So, lahat ng x dito ay mapapalitan ng negative 4. So, this will become negative 4 squared para sa x squared dito sa taas plus 2 times negative 4 minus 15 all over this one 2x squared. So 2 times negative 4 squared plus x which is negative 4 then minus 6. Ayan po. And then saka natin i-simplify po. So alisin muna natin to para magkaroon tayo ng maraming space for computation. So we have negative 4 squared, that's positive 16, diba? And then plus 2 times negative 4, this will become negative 8, then minus 15, or pwede rin namang minus 8 na lang, diba? Minus 8, then minus 15. Okay? All over 2 times negative 4 squared. So what is negative 4 squared muna? So unahin muna natin yung exponent. Po? So negative 4 squared is 16, then times 2, that is 32. Okay? Followed by this one, so positive or plus negative 4, magiging minus 4 na to. And then minus 6. Ayan. And then pagsamahin natin to, tatlo sa taas, tatlo sa baba. So we have 16 minus 8. What is 16 minus 8? 8. 8 minus 15 is negative 7. And then sa baba, 32 minus 4 is 28. Then 28 minus 6, 22. And then this fraction is in lowest terms already. So, wala tayong isi-simplify dito. So, therefore, the value of h over m of negative 4 is negative 7 over 22. And hence, ito po yung sagot sa number 12. Alright, so I hope na meron kayo natutunan sa video na ito about operations on fractions. Again, i-review nyo muna yung polynomials at saka rational functions, 'di ba? And then keep on practicing para maging mahusay tayo sa topic na ito. Alright, so don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos and follow me also on my TikTok account. Stay safe, God bless, and as always, have a great day to all.